What up, baby? We're back. We are back. As you can see, your boy's hair is freaking so long and we're just deep into quarantine life. Just getting through the day-to-day of working from home and working out and whatnot. Everything being closed out there. But today almost feels like a race day because there hasn't been any races and I don't think there will be any races, but today we get to test our FTP. So what that stands for is functional threshold power, and we're doing it in a different way than I've ever done it before. So let me go change, get all into my bike gear, hop on the bike, start warming up, and we'll talk about this new way of testing the FTP and talk about what the FTP is and all that good stuff. So be right back. Alrighty, so what an FTP test is it stands for your functional threshold power, which doesn't mean anything, right? But what it actually is what is your average power over a specific amount of time. So like we've talked about in previous videos, power is measured in watts. So I have my trainer that calculates power. I also have pedals on my bike that calculate power as well. As you can see, it's translating to my watch. So we got two power meters today. So basically, in the past, most FTP tests are done in two ways. You can do a ramp test where you basically start at a certain amount of watts and go, you add 10 watts or 20 watts every minute until you fail, until you can't pedal anymore. The second way is to just go for 20 minutes and see what your average watts are for that 20-minute duration. But today we're doing something different. So today we're doing what's called the 4DP test, 4-dimensional power, also known as the full Monty. So, instead of going full send, we're going full Monty today, boys. But what it is you test 4 different, times. So we're gonna test a 7-second max, or 7-second average power, 1-minute average power, 5-minute average power, and then 20-minute average power. So this workout it's gonna suck so bad. It's gonna hurt. And the worst part is that we have to do the 5-minute power and then do the 20-minute power. And I'm thinking the 5-minute power is gonna be the worst one because 5 minutes is like just in that short enough range to where you can really go hard. And then we have to freaking sit there and do 20 minutes, like 5 minutes later. Like I said, it kind of feels like a race, or at least like something to go out and try to do my best in, which we haven't been able to do because of coronavirus. So I'm kind of excited at the same time. But let's talk about expectations, goals, hopeful outcomes. Today, sitting here, I think my last FTP test I did was a ramp test, and I hit 319 watts for what they said was my FTP. So I think if I could get my 20-minute average on today's test right around there, that'd be pretty sweet. I kind of expect for it to be a little lower because, like I said, we're doing a 5-minute power test right before it. So my legs are gonna be smoked, but we're just gonna give her our best. So the way that the workout's gonna go today is we're gonna test our 7-second power twice first, then we're gonna rest a little bit, test our 5-minute power, rest a little bit, test our 20-minute power, rest a little bit, then test our 1-minute power. So we go 7-second, 5-minute, 20-minute, and then 1 minute to end it off. Whew, 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 whew. It's gonna She's gonna suck. Alrighty boys, warm up about complete. First thing, 7-second power. Basically we're just gonna sprint for 7 seconds. Alright, here we go. Alright, second time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, 3-minute rest, and we move on to the worst part. Freaking 5 minutes. 5-minute average, it's gonna hurt so bad. Alrighty boys. Woo! 30 seconds. We're going for it. Ah. 1 minute in. Halfway. Ah! 10 seconds. Oh, that was so bad. Alright guys. So now we got 5 minutes and then we have to do that for 20 minutes. Obviously we gotta pace it more. Just try to pace it out, but it's still gonna suck. 20 minutes long. My legs are cooked. Alright, so coming into this one, I think I definitely went out a little too hot on the last one. So I'm just gonna, try to ease into it. Not go full gas from the very start, even though it was only 5 minutes. So that's kind of what you're supposed to do. For this 20-minute effort, I gotta pace it. So I gotta ease into it, not kill myself right at the beginning. Minute and a half and we go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Trying to pace it. Halfway, halfway. Just trying to focus. Closing my eyes and pedaling. I don't know which one was worse. That one was just way longer. It didn't hurt as bad, but it hurt for 4 times as long. Had to take the tarp off midway. Got too hot. All right, one more left. 1 minute. 1 minute max power. All right, we got Joe here, my new roommate. We got him to watch the last effort. 1 minute max power. About to hit it, about to hit it. We're gonna pass all those guys. Ah! Holy moly. Holy freaking moly. Alright, full Monty. We sent it. We full Monty'd it. Whatever you want to say. Now, we got to analyze how we did. Alrighty boys, the full Monty is in the books. And we sent it, we full Monty'd it, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's in the books. So now we got to analyze how we did, right? We got to see how we did for the full Monty. So digging into this, let's pull it up real fast. So like I said, we tested 7-second average power, 1 minute average power, 5-minute average power, and 20-minute average power. So now we got to see what those averages were, and I guess just benchmark, like this is gonna be the benchmark for my training. So pulling it up, let's see. So starting off with the shortest, 7-second power, we averaged for 7 seconds 821 watts. So like I said, I've never tested my 7-second average power, so I have no idea if that's good or bad for me. That's just that's our benchmark now. So next time we do it, we can know if it's good or bad. Moving on to the good old 5-minute, the worst part of the workout by far. It was so terrible. The 5-minute average power. And to be honest, I thought it was going to be a little higher than what it actually is. I don't know. But 5-minute average, 392 watts. So, pretty good. Like I said, still never tested 5-minute average. So there's our benchmark, right? 392 watts. We'll take it. And so moving on, we have tested our 20-minute average. So I had a benchmark and I knew, what I was capable of in the past. But we had this different workout, right? We went full gas for 5 minutes directly before we went full gas for 20 minutes. So obviously, you're probably not going to be able to do as well on your 20-minute average if you're going full gas for 5 minutes directly before you go full gas for 20. So I was like, all right, if we can get ballpark somewhere in the range of what I've done before, I'll take it, because in the past it was like cruise for 30 minutes and just warm up the legs, and then you got 20 minutes full gas and that's it, right? You don't have this 5-minute huge effort right before. So digging into the 20-minute average, we ended up averaging 317 watts for 20 minutes. So only 2 watts less than what my previous 20-minute average was when I tested it. So gosh darn it, that's not too bad, right? Because in the past, like I've said like 10 times, Chris, you're repeating yourself, we didn't go full gas right before. So I'm pretty happy with that, actually really happy with that. 317 watts for the full Monty 20-minute average. Last but not least, the 1-minute average, right? Definitely have never tested a 1-minute average. Pulling it up here, we averaged 562 watts for the 1 minute. Pretty good. We'll take it. We had no benchmark. So, you know, for 3 of the 4 efforts, we had no benchmark, but now we do, right? So there it is, right? 821 watts for 7 seconds. 300 and what was it? 92, 394, something. I can't even remember. For 5 minutes, that was so terrible. 317 for 20 minutes and 562 for 1 minute. So there it is. There is my new power profile, my 4DP, 4-dimensional power profile. I held up 3 fingers, 4-dimensional power profile. And now what do, right? We use this for my training going forward, right? So every workout I do from now on, we can reference my 4-dimensional power and use that in all my workouts on the bike. And hopefully that'll allow me to get stronger on the bike, get faster, all the good stuff. So all in all, I would recommend the full Monty, the 4DP. I like the full Monty. We're calling it the full Monty. I would recommend the full Monty to anyone who's looking to get, you know, just I guess a more holistic view of their current fitness, I guess, their current bike fitness. So if anyone out there saw this and wants to try it, you can go on to the Sufferfest. They have an app, and they actually have this whole workout pre-built. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is sit on your bike and pedal, and it'll instruct you on how to do everything. I don't have the Sufferfest, so I had to kind of, you know, get a rig my own workout on Zwift, because Zwift doesn't have this. And yeah, so there it is, the full Monty. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and now your boy has earned himself some gosh darn Chipotle. So, me and Annalie, we're gonna run over there. They close at 7 because of Corona, and get ourselves a really good dinner. So, Chipotle in 1, 2, 3.
My whole order?
Yeah, give it to us.
Gotta get the steak bowl with, now, if they're out of salad dressing or tortillas, you leave. You don't stay. You have to be given the salad dressing especially. But you gotta get the steak bowl with the tortilla on the side and the salad dressing. I'm gonna sound so fat right now. And then you gotta get white rice, black beans, corn salsa, cheese, lettuce, and the large chip.
She goes all in. Loads it all up. Alright, Chipotle time, baby. Chipotle!